You don't look Māori. But how much Māori are you though? Nah, not Māori enough. Oh, you don't look ignorant? Yeah, here you are. Kia ora whānau, it's Hana, and today I'm going to talk about being Māori. This video is based off a blog post that I wrote last year. An observation of how, since moving to Australia, the amount of times people have made those types of comments have increased. Because on a surface level, I have blonde hair, I don't wear taonga often. At the time, I didn't have any tāmoko, so to a colonised mind, I didn't fit the image that people had for what Māori looked like. Which I don't really mind because my connection to my Māoritanga, to being Māori, isn't tied to my physical appearance. The term Māori to describe multiple different groups of people, multiple different iwi, who populated all different areas of New Zealand, who were exposed to different cues from the environment, who were shaped by that environment in different ways. To expect all these different groups of people to look the same, sound the same, behave the same, is naive. Before colonisation, each iwi identified themselves as their own confederation as such. And fast forward to today, where most of us have other whakapapa lines running through us, as well as Māori. The debate of whether someone looks Māori, it's so outdated, it's so invalid. My understanding of what being Māori means is based on my understanding of what being Te Arawa means. I'm from Te Arawa, also other iwi as well, but Te Arawa is the whakapapa, is the knowledge source that I know best. In Te Arawa there are 24 kawa, or protocols, different from customs and traditions which change and evolve over time with the people. The protocols, the kawa, they remain consistent. Kawa number 1 to 24 are ranked in terms of importance and also by their place in the process of creation. The first kawa is dedicated to Io. Io is the creator, the beginning and end of everything. And if we work our way down the list, we get to Ranginui and Papahuriwa, and they are the metaphysical representations of the sky and the earth. And further down the list, near the bottom, is Te Tangata, mankind and Te Whenua, the physical environment. What's manifested physically has come from the thought, from potential, from energy. And what this means is that the physical is of the least importance compared to the other elements and the other layers that precede that. And if we can understand this cycle of creation and the importance each layer has in our creation story and who we are, the better we can understand ourselves. To me, it's pretty clear that the external, physical, aesthetic, stereotypical representations of being Māori cannot be the foundation upon which we build our connection and understanding of ourselves as Māori. We've been colonised to believe that our aesthetic holds all the value, when in fact, according to our own creation story, that's not the case. What if instead the narrative and the dialogue was about being Māori? Because even the word Māori, to describe all these different groups of people, you can't win. There's no right answer. Each iwi look different, and it's because they've been shaped by their environment, by their own particular stories that are specific and unique to them. This whakaaro in particular was empowering for me, because moving over here to Perth, to a place I didn't know, a place I'd never been before, my tupuna have done that too. They were navigators, they were travellers, they were voyagers. They travelled to places that they'd never known before. And that whakaaro is empowering because it means I don't have to try to be Māori. Everything I do is Māori. It's who I am. I'm the culmination and the manifestation of the dreams, the thoughts and actions of my tupuna, of everyone who's come before me. And so I'm Māori, not because of the colour of my hair, whether or not I have tāmoko, whether or not I wear a taonga, or according to where I live. My tupuna set the kawa. They set the protocols for how I should govern my life. And it's up to me to practice that, to exercise my rangatiratanga and determine for myself what it means to be Māori.
We're gonna leave those men behind. You got to